Hi, I'm Zach Singerman, the founder of Gen Z Jews Fighting Anti-Semitism, and welcome to our Learning from Leaders series, where I am interviewing national leaders on the topics of anti-Semitism, Israel, and leadership. Today, our guest is Madison Jackson, who is the founder and executive director of the Global Jewish Pen Pal program. As someone who sees a ton of Jewish programming, this is really unique and really interesting. Madison, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for inviting me.
So, could you tell the listeners about your organization and how you came up with the idea?
Yeah, so the Global Jewish Pen Pal program is a nonprofit organization that started in April 2020, and the organization matches Jewish individuals around the world with Jewish pen pals in various countries. And the goal behind these pen pal matches is to help people learn more about global Jewish life. And so in addition to matching Jewish pen pals, we also supplement that experience by hosting Zoom events for our international network of pen pals, hosting events that are open to the broader global Jewish community, and through our social media content, which educates people about Jewish life around the world through Jewish food, such as recipes, and through interviews with our pen pals, just anything that really provides a glimpse into what it means to be Jewish around the world today.
And do you have a story or two about how this has impacted people's lives?
Yeah, so our program is open to individuals of all ages. Anyone who signs up is matched with someone around their same age. And I mention that because the program has really impacted people in different ways depending on where they are in life. So for instance, we have one boy in our program who is 14 years old and is from Serbia. And he messaged the program when he found our organization and told us that he was so excited to be matched with the Jewish pen pal because he's Jewish and his family's Jewish, but his family, due to a really negative past, wouldn't really let them practice their Jewish beliefs, and he couldn't practice Judaism publicly. And this was something that really disappointed him because he wanted to meet other Jews around the world and talk about Judaism. And by finding our program, he was able to have a small glimpse into an active Jewish life. He was able to find a way to get involved with Judaism, even if it was completely remotely. And so that's one way that it's impacted someone. On the other side of things, it purely creates really strong global Jewish friendships. So we've had a pair in our program who, one of the pen pals is from New Jersey in the United States, and one is from Chile. And the two of them communicated back and forth for over a year. They did video calls and emails and wrote letters, and then they were able to actually meet in person. And they were able to bond so much over this connection they formed virtually than actually meeting in person, learning what they had in common, and having a new friend who is Jewish from all the way across the world. So it really gives people the chance to broaden their horizons and learn what it means to be Jewish, not just in the places that we hear about every day, but also in some other countries.
So, I try to promote Gen Z to be leaders. What advice do you have for Gen Z as future leaders, and kind of what lessons have you learned that you can share with us?
So, as future leaders, I think there are a few things that are really good to keep in mind. One of them is don't let anyone stop you from pursuing your passions. So I'm very big into writing and communication work and obviously international Jewish life, some areas that people would say aren't necessarily the big fields today, but I don't let that stop me. It's something I'm really passionate about and something I want to help others find a passion in. And so I use my passions to help others in the best way that I can. And I'm determined to make it happen, whatever it is that I want to make happen. And so to future Gen Z leaders, I would say pursue your passions and don't let people shoot your ideas down, even if your passions and your ideas are a little bit different than the mainstream. And I would also say to make sure that as a leader, you broaden your own horizons and are open to new perspectives. It's important, I think, as a leader to really be open to different ideas and different forms of opinions that people have and not be closed-minded to just an opinion that you've heard before or that's your own. And that really helps to make a good leader and to help you with whatever you want to do in the future.
And if someone wanted to sign up for the Pen Pal program, how could they do that?
Yeah, so you can check out our website, which is globaljewishpenpalprogram.com. And on our website, there's a page that says get involved, and then you can click sign up, and there's a sign up form that you can fill out. And on the sign up form, it's very basic, asks for some very basic information. And basically, our matching criteria is that we match you with someone around the same age as yourself. We match you with someone who wants to communicate in the same method that you do. So you can choose either a virtual pen pal, so using video calls and messaging, emails, or you can choose a traditional handwritten letters pen pal. And so we match you based on that. And then we also make sure that the two people we match are from two different countries. And besides for that, we leave it open for people to explore their friendship and their connection and see what they have in common or what's different from one another. You can also connect with us on social media channels as another way to sign up. If you can't find the sign up form directly, you can always send us a Facebook message or an Instagram message and let us know that you would like to sign up to be matched with a Global Jewish Pen Pal.
And is there anything else you'd like to say to Gen Z?
Yeah, I mean, it's really great to know that there's a future of Jewish leaders and just leaders in general out there. And so, as I said before, I would really encourage you to connect with people different than yourself and also to pursue your passions. And through the Global Jewish Pen Pal program, I was able and still am able to meet tons of people from around the world that I otherwise would not have connected with. And I hope that this program continues to allow others to build strong Jewish connections globally as well.
Well, Miss Jackson, this was really awesome to hear about this program, and thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. Bye.